Hi, my name is Bailey Hale, and this is my media trend report presentation, which is over the sales in sports, which pertains all to Chapter 8, which is all about the sales in sports. And so I found two articles over this. My first article that I found is called "Is Sports Sales the Job for Me?" and I gave you the link there because in case you want to check it out, look at it. And then the second article that I found is called "The 57 Characteristics for Success in Sports Sales." I gave you that link too in case you want to look at that and look over all of them. And both these articles were written by people who have been in the sports sales world, having sports sales jobs for many years. I think the guy that wrote the 57 Characteristics for Success in Sports said that he's been in the sports sales field for 14 years. He's worked for like the Miami Heat and stuff like that. So I mean, these guys know what they're talking about. They know what it takes and what is necessary to be really good for being able to be great at being a sports salesman. They know what it takes. They've been around. They know what they're talking about. And these articles pertain to Chapter 8 because Chapter 8 talks all about this. Like I said before, the sales part of sports, and how to best sell. Well, these articles tell you the characteristics and the traits that you need to display and possess in order to sell the best in the sports world. So I think that these are really important for anybody who wants to make a name for themselves in this field. So I know it says 57, but to save time and for all of us, we're just gonna go over like the top 8, because if we went over all 57, we're gonna be sitting here talking all day, and neither of us want that. So basically, to summarize these articles, it's the characteristics. They go over the characteristics of a good sports salesman. First, you need to be competitive. All sports salesmen, because salesmen make their money. You'll make money off commission usually, which means that the more you sell, the more money you make. The less you sell, the less money you make. You make your money and your fortune off of how much you can sell. So your performance does, benefits you. And if you're not competitive, then the other salesmen, because it even says in the articles, and there's always a bunch of salesmen. They always have a bunch of salesmen on staff. So if you're not competitive, the other salesmen are going to beat you to it. They're gonna beat you out, and they're gonna win. They're gonna beat you, and you're not gonna make near as much, and you're not be as successful. So being a competitor and loving competition, that's a huge part of being a good sports salesman. And the next one I'm going to talk about is loves to see results. I mean, seeing results, everybody likes to see results. I mean, but not everybody. It's not just about seeing good results. Everyone alive loves seeing good results. I mean, everybody likes good news. Everybody likes, everybody tell them they did great. But a good sports salesman loves to see all results. They love to see. Even when they fail. Because one of the biggest lessons in life, you can learn from failure. You learn from your mistakes, and you do better the next time. So a big characteristic of being a good sports salesman, love to see all results, not just the good ones, but learn from the bad and just help you become the best sports salesman that you can possibly be. Because if you learn from your mistakes, and that will help you become even better and sell more, and then make you more successful in the future. You have to be a people person. Sales is all about talking, interaction with people. You can't be a great sports salesman. You can't be a great salesman of anything if you're antisocial and you don't like to talk, and you're not very charismatic. So being a people person, loving people, loving to meet people, loving to engage in people, loving to just make new friends, meet people, talk to new people, make a connection with people and really get to know them and what they want, learn how to read them, learn what they want to hear, how to best sell to people. Being a people person is probably one of the most important things you can possibly be in any sales, especially sports salesman, because If you just try the same old tactics on everybody, the generic things that everybody tries on these people, then you're not going to sell anything. But if you are a people person and you end up, you're good at engaging, you're good at making connections with people, you not only sell it, but you build a good relationship to renew and hopefully, sell more in the future. Because that's a big part of it. You can't just sell it once. I mean, contracts run out, you got to sell it again later on down the road. Obviously loves to make money. I think everyone loves to make money. Nobody likes to do something. Nobody likes to go to work every day and do all this hard work for, no reward. So everybody loves to make money, but you have to love to make money enough to work hard for it. Like said, loves to see results. Well, and be competitive. You have to love to make money enough to be competitive and love to see results, to where you love to make money enough to where you will work hard and be your absolute very best every single day in order so that you make more money. I mean, everybody loves to make more money, but you can half do it and make a little bit of money, or you can go all in and love to make money enough to where you actually love to make money, and you actually make a whole bunch of money in this, because like I said, you go off commission. The other four main point characteristics of being a good sports salesman I want to talk about. The first one is enjoys a fast-paced lifestyle. Being a salesman is you're always talking, you're always on the move, you're always going somewhere. You're not just doing one thing a week. You're probably making 8 sales in 2 hours, not 2 hours, but you get the point. Like, you're making a whole bunch of sales rapidly. You're always going somewhere to meet new clients, to meet people, to make a sales call. You're always on the move. You're always, you're not just stuck in a cubicle behind the desk. And if you want to be that, then being a sports salesman probably isn't for you. Enjoy is a really good challenge. Sales is one of the biggest challenges in the world, because you have to live in a world of rejection. You have to be able to take rejection, and selling something to someone is very challenging. So if you don't enjoy a challenge, and you don't just you're not just eager to take down all the obstacles, because there's a lot of obstacles built up against you when you're trying to sell to somebody. If you're not willing to take those down and enjoy it, then that's something that you need to have in order to be a great salesman. Was an athlete at some point in their lives. Now, this was in one of the articles, but I don't think being a good salesman makes you an athlete. Sports sales, it does say that athletes do make the best sports salesmen, because they understand the game. They understand what the managers and the players and stuff want to hear, because they were there at one point. They were an athlete. They understand what they're going through better, which makes sense. But I think this one's really optional. But I think that just about everybody going into the sports world was an athlete at some point in their lives. So, I mean, it's kind of everyone, because I think just about everybody I know played at least soccer when they were little. Is enthusiastic and quick on your feet. Well, you have to be a very enthusiastic. You can't be grumpy. You can't be angry. You can't be displeasant when you're trying to sell to these people. You have to be pleasant. You have to be enthusiastic, very happy, give off very good vibes to people who you're trying to sell to. And you have to be quick on your feet. You have to learn and adapt very quickly when something changes. You have to be quick enough on your feet to when something goes south in a sales call, then you have to be able to be quick on your feet, rearrange the conversation in your favor. And I think that's super important for being a great salesman. And I do think this information is very useful to sports marketers, because it not only tells you exactly who to hire. I mean, if somebody comes in, they want to be a sports salesman, and they're grumpy and they're not enthusiastic, they're giving off bad vibes, they're not very competitive, they don't seem to have that competitive fire and drive, then that that they're probably not going to make very many sales for us. They don't seem to be a good fit for this job, and who to hire to best have success for your organization. I'm going to teach you how to train employees. So if your employees, when you get new employees, you show them these characteristics, and you talk to them about all these, and you say, this is proven success, this is how people in the past have succeeded, and these are the keys that we're going to work on in order for you to make the most sales possible and make our business successful. You know how to improve sales, not only for you, not just for your organization, but for you yourself. You know that if you're not making very many sales, you're getting turned down a lot. Maybe you look at these and you say, well, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better? And that also plays into the next point, what to focus and improve on. And well, you know what to work on. You say, this is what we can improve on. This is what we can focus on in order to make our business more successful, make our organization have more success. And I think it's really important to look at these, and I think sports marketers would really benefit from having these on hand and looking at these and saying, and then working and improving themselves and making their employees, molding their employees into people that have these characteristics and traits as well.